Good afternoon, traders. It is Monday, January 27th, 2014, and the U.S. stock market is closed. I came in today with absolutely no positive expectations at all. Last Friday, ended just an absolutely terrible week. Dow had the overall market had the worst week in 3 years. And if you saw my video, I was just very happy that we only had one position. And quite honestly, I kind of anticipated the market might take another big jump today. There just seems to be so much pessimism about everything. But regardless, I had a good weekend. I didn't think about the markets very much. And I was just happy this morning coming in that we only had one position. Well, that one position was in Sears Holding Corporation, which I have perhaps unfairly characterized as a painted turd because it's given us so much trouble. And it appeared to me this morning it was just more of the same. We had gotten into this trade on Friday, this horrible day for the rest of the market. It closed negative, and this morning it got more negative. And then I couldn't even watch it. I mean, it wasn't that we're losing a lot of money in it, but it was just to me a disgusting reminder of the difficulties that we have started to have in the last 4 days or so. And I basically busied myself with other things this morning, not paying too much attention to the markets. Well, on the close, I looked at everything. I was pretty amazed. Sears Holding Corporation, the painted turd, had somehow come back, and we managed to sell this thing at absolutely the high tick of the day. Absolutely high tick of the day. It was a system mechanical trade. I had nothing to do with it. Got out at the top tick of the day and ended up making $550. So the one trade we had made money. And then we got into two trades, and I knew we weren't going to get into very much today because the range was so large on Friday. But we did get into two trades in Ambarella and in Rambus. And amazingly, Rambus turned out pretty good. Made a couple $1,000s in that. We're still holding that to going into tomorrow. But anyway, so we hit 100% today, and I had absolutely nothing to do with it. I just kind of sat back and in disgust with the whole process, and lo and behold, we made out pretty good. Anyway, let's take a look at those charts. Okay, this is not the Dow Jones Industrial Average. This is Trader Bob's Fish Aquarium. This is what I look at when I cannot stand looking at the markets any longer. Anyway, we'll come over here, take a look at the charts today. This is the Dow Jones Industrial Average, of course, and you can see this phenomenal slide that we had that everybody's talking about. And we came in down here today, and it just basically kind of tightened up there. We had kind of a mixed market today, partially positive and partially negative, but I am just a little bit concerned about this dive right at the end. Not sure just why that is, and it may be set up for an additional downside move tomorrow. I'm not sure that. We only have two positions, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'll show you here. I think this one's almost funny. This is I talked about this just a couple minutes ago, but anyway, this is Sears Holding Corporation, and we had bought this on Friday, and this has done exactly what Sears Holding Corporation has been doing all along. It gets us in, goes up a little, and then it moves against us. And then this morning, it moved against us some more. and it was actually down close to $3,000 at this point. You know, it looked just like a horrible trade. And then this thing starts to build and build and build and build, and then we come up here, and I'm not kidding you, this was just a mechanical sell up here. We got out right there at the very top of the market, and then it pulled back, and we managed to pull about $500 out of Sears Holding Corporation, which was great. Next, I'll show you the one we only got into two things today, and the one in Ambarella isn't. I think it's only like $100 in this, but this was a good trade. This was in Rambus, and I mean, you know, I know everybody says the market sucks, but this is a great trade, and we got into this maybe 3 hours into the day, and it just kept going, never went against us at all, and finished up here very nicely. And we are holding over $2,000 in Rambus. So anyway, the day after the disaster, we seem to be doing okay. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday.